So, Bob,
Yeah.
where has the time gone?
I think the better question is, where's our PlayStation 3 gone?
You know, it feels like just yesterday that I had my lips wrapped around this game's dick and positively climaxing at the idea of getting to play it a couple days early thanks to preloading. Man, that was like 6, 7 months ago now. Anyway, in the intervening 6 months, I got a PS4 and another copy of the game. And since then, people have shifted their attention to another game, One Piece Burning Blood, which they all have their dicks wrapped around, which is something I still have no solid opinion of. But I guess in the meantime, we should stick to the game at hand. Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage. I'm sorry, was that not the Koei Tecmo anime license game that we were doing today? I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. Roll the TFS intro or something. I'll hit it eventually.
Anyway, welcome to Let's Play Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Wait, shit, we're not doing that either? Damn it!
Attack on Titan game.
Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition.
Skullgirl Second Encore.
I like it. So, thank you for that wonderful, wonderful intro, Brandon.
I try my best.
Absolutely. So, welcome to One Piece Hyrule Warriors 3. So, I don't know, I still argue this is like the single best technical game ever released.
It's definitely still up there.
It's good. Has anything else topped it since we were talking about this last?
Arslan is in the running. It's up there. I'm not sure if it's better than it, though. But it's definitely up there.
Yeah, I could believe that. Speaking of which, I should give Fist of North Star a good chance in time. If I were to buy it, because...
You're gonna have a hell of a time trying to find it. It's a rare game to come across.
Yeah, true.
Whole beautiful CG intro number 3.
My dick's already rock hard. I'm at half mast. I need this.
You can have it.
It's so beautiful.
We can see it, but sadly you can't. A beautiful 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Well, you guys are getting 1080p for sure, but not, unfortunately not 60, only 30.
Because fuck you, Elgato.
Yeah, Elgato be whack, but you know
Hey,
what?
who's that guy? I
Yeah.
don't know that. Who's that blonde guy? I don't know that guy.
I don't know.
Have we seen him before?
I'm not sure. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Oh, cool. It's like we're reading a comic book.
It's like we're seeing things that have transpired before. That's a good filter, though. Oh, hey, it's that guy from Pirates Carnival.
Hey, it's Frieza.
And Guts. Was like a Tanner.
Berserk manga gets canceled.
He got off the boat.
Only to go approximately nowhere.
Yep.
Thanks. I should know this. Berserk manga guy, I should know this, damn it.
Asterisk right there.
Anywho.
Anyway, Pirate Warriors 3. Fuck, I love this game.
Even the menus are beautiful.
No joke, on my save file, I've logged 91 hours.
Where's the thing for mine? It should tell me.
And I should be working on more guides for this game, but I'm a little swamped with things called other stuff. Like Dragon Ball Z.
It doesn't tell me, but I think somewhere on the save screen it said something like 200 or something.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's just jump right into the thick of things.
Yes. And, little side thing, as opposed to before, like in Pirate Warriors 2, we will not be doing this with any character we fucking like. We will be doing this Legend Log. Because, holy shit, every single Straw Hat is usable in this game.
Yeah, that reminds me, actually, I think if you've already played the story once, I don't think that a certain cutscene will play on the first stage, so I'm just gonna go to the gallery and play that here just to be sure.
Wait, which cutscene?
The one introducing the series.
Oh.
If you play it again, I'm not sure if it appears. If it does appear, then we'll just skip it. But I want to be absolutely sure to show this. Just for good measure.
I don't think I've seen this.
This is the intro for when you first start up the game.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen this.
It's been since August.
Also because I have... Well, no, for me, it's been since October, since we finished Pirate Warriors 2.
Oh, yeah, that's
where
right.
I literally just jumped right on this game. And I never looked back. Actually, I probably will for the Kuzan guide, but that notwithstanding. As of this recording, I have not recorded any new Pirate Warriors guide since Shanks, because that gave me a hell of a lot of trouble.
Yeah. That reminds me, one thing to be absolutely clear on. This is a canon story. This tells the story right up until mixed events in Dressrosa, and it is fucking beautiful. Both obviously in its graphics and in its storytelling. It is spot on.
Absolutely. Oh, also, Bob here is actually fucking watching One Piece.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I actually have not been... I haven't had much free time lately, so I haven't gotten to Skypiea yet, but I have now finished up Alabasta, and my ovaries are, like, on fire for Robin. I don't have ovaries. That's how good she is. But yeah, that notwithstanding. Yeah, I'm thoroughly... Where I used to be, like, knee-deep in the series, come Pirate Warriors 2, I'm now balls-deep in the series. Like, I'm actually able to hold open dialogue and conversations with Pirate Warriors 3 now.
Yep.
Also, something else I'd like to mention, we initially started off with saying this game was actually more challenging than Pirate Warriors 2 because it was a lot more balanced. But as Bob here has figured out, it's actually a lot easier.
Yeah, that depends.
How do you do that?
Well, that depends on the stage.
Some characters are really fucking good now. It's great. Anyway. But yeah, where we made some significant jumps in terms of gameplay from Pirate Warriors 1 to 2, we're making some significant jumps in graphics from Pirate Warriors 2 to 3.
We're leapfrogging a mountain here.
Yeah. Also, don't expect to get those pop-ups to leave anytime soon. I apologize.
I don't know how to turn them off. I don't know if you can turn them off.
Yeah, I doubt you can. But yeah, we're not recording this through for the PS4. We're recording this through the Elgato because fuck it. Cutscenes and everything. Beautiful. So, Brian, how much of the story mode have you completed? I mean, not story mode. I mean, like, completion. You complete.
The legend. I went through the painstaking process of completing the entire Legend Diary. All those panels you see there on the left side of the screen. That's not just one big picture. There are 9 pieces of every one of those images, and you have to complete certain conditions in every single stage to unlock all of them. They make a one beautiful picture, which I guess I'll show now just for brevity. Some of them are fun. Some of them are a major pain in the dick.
I'm still right now. I'm stuck on Thoroughbark, naturally.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with it, but yeah, this is something.
This isn't even just finished with the story though. This actually goes into the other game mode, Dreamlog, which that's a topic of conversation in and of itself.
Dreamlog's really fucking fun, but we'll save that for another time.
It is, but it's long as hell.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's actually start for realsies this time.
Yeah. Well, just kind of go over everything, but we should go more into Legend Log later, but all you know right now is it's a bitch, but it's fun. It's a fun bitch. It's like a good ex-girlfriend.
So the conditions, there are some of them that are stagnant on every single stage. Complete the stage, obviously. Get an S rank for kills, which means get at least 2,000 kills in the stage in total. Get 1,000 partner kills. We'll get into that in a minute. That's a hassle in and of itself. Get a clear time of S, which, if I remember correctly, is it's 15 minutes or below.
Yeah, those are like the general universal stuff.
And you're granted one automatically for getting all the S ranks for those other ones. Complete all the treasure events. Those are cutscenes that you can unlock through doing side missions in the stage. Those are a hassle in and of themselves.
Those are fun.
Completing the story on hard, easy enough. Get some of them are a little more specific. Get 600 partner kills, and the other one that's always stagnant is defeat the final boss of the stage using a special keys and attack. That can be more tricky than you think. Believe me.
Yeah, once you do your first run story mode, odds are you'll have at least level 50. At that point, it's not bad, but my opinion, I think this game really comes to a grind when you have to do the treasure events. That shit's where it gets pretty bad.
Yeah. The treasure events themselves are special in-game dialogue bits you can unlock with characters by completing certain conditions. I'm going to say flat out, we're not going to get all of them because it's going to be impossible to get some of them.
It's literally impossible sometimes.
But we will try it. But we will try to get as many of them as we can.
Yep.
Because we know most of them aren't going in, and if we don't, we can just check them there.
Yeah, we'll just try to shoot for the big ones.
Okay.
Pre-time skip?
I'd rather not.
I'm
not. I don't. Pre-time is.
Alright, I'll cut you a deal. We'll show them off pre-time skip just the once.
Okay.
Also, holy shit, the load times for these costumes are so much better than the PS3.
If you don't know, in the PS3 version, it takes like a solid 10 seconds. Forgot about that. For all of the individual costumes to load, even on a digital version.
Yeah, it does that with me. It's ridiculous.
Okay, in that case, I'm at least gonna pick a color I like.
Yeah. All the different colors. I like the blue one, actually.
The blue one is the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I still think Luffy is pretty good, even pre-time skip.
Yeah, but post-time skip
Post-time skip is amazing.
Yep.
Oh, it does show it.
Okay. Alright.
Never mind. Well, then again, we never really do Legend mode. We always do free log, where you can choose any character you want.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's been a long time since I've played the first bit, so I didn't remember.
Yep. Here we have text recaps. You're not missing too much. The game does a pretty thorough job notifying everyone about the story mode as it is.
I should mention now the story structure is closer to Pirate Warriors 1 than it is to 2, but sadly there are once again no epic quick times.
No QTEs, no crazy platforming. On the one hand, this does make the Frankie stage ridiculously easy compared to before, but then the Alabasta stage doesn't have the really fun platforming. It's long, but I do like the platforming sections.
Yeah, platforming I think actually added a lot to the variety of Pirate Warriors 1 as opposed to most Warriors games.
Yeah. No, granted, I'm not saying it's a bad thing it's gone, but it was a nice touch. It grows on you after a while.
In a way, I think taking it away kind of left Pirate Warriors 2 a little flat.
Yeah, a bit.
Also, these go on for a good bit longer than they did in 2 because 2 was just making shit up as it went along. This actually actively tells the story, so you're gonna have a lot more to read here than you did there.
A lot of catching up to do also. Since we are skipping over the literal first episode. And here we have Zoro.
Yeah.
Dude who literally just hunts people and has a lot more history than you'd expect. Also bandana for days.
And he's still wearing his Annie's Lobby outfit.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I didn't even notice that this actually has leather design on it now, as opposed to the PS3 version.
I think it was still leathery.
Not to this extent.
Also, I love these. Whenever they're having a big epic moment in these manga style, they go deep coloring with that. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. A big reason we're doing this over the PS3 version is because while we do have to deal with the notification for cutscenes, well, that is a bit of a pain in the dick. This game looks infinitely better than the PS3 version.
It also runs infinitely better too because it ran in single player at 60 FPS just fine, but in multiplayer it would cut down to below 30. And in multiplayer there was also disgusting amounts of pop-in, where if you were looking at a certain area while you were walking through it, it would be invisible. You would see water below the stage.
Yeah, and that's not when you're using Fujitora.
Even when you're fully inland, if you're inside a building and you're trying to look at something in the distance in multiplayer, because it doesn't load the area properly until you walk up to it, you can literally see water.
Yeah.
So that's the funny thing, though, is that even if you're not on an island stage or outside, every stage is programmed to have water below the floor.
Oh, granted, Pirate Warriors 3 it still runs co-op decently well on the PS3 version, but it's still choppy.
I'd argue, actually, well, no, 1 was absolutely the worst, but by the way, this is my skill setup for Luffy.
Just so you know, our general rule of thumb with our skill setup is Captain's Wisdom, which regenerates your Kizuna, or no, that'd be great. Your Musou gauge immediately. Battle Charisma, which easily cranks up your Kizuna gauge. Reasons why later. Cook's Wisdom, really.
Some stages it comes in real handy.
I suppose, but it's not really giving me too much of a problem.
Yeah.
After that, I usually just go increase time while you're in Kizuna.
Yeah, that's another one I always go for.
And Conqueror's Power. It won't be too effective on pre-time skip, but post-time skip is going to be very, very handy.
Yeah.
I still need to make a guide for Conqueror's Hockey.
Also, for what it's worth, I should go into this now. The coin system is vastly different than it used to be. Instead of setting coins in random places like you did in 1 and 2, there are predetermined coins that go on all of the characters. You unlock coins preset from specific stages, and you unlock a certain number of coins, and you fill a perimeter, and your stats go up a certain amount by each number of coins. You equip them and you lose them for other characters though. But I feel like it works better this way because it's a much more clear and concise way of getting your stats up.
Yeah, you don't have to like finagle with any crazy setups. You're closer to fucking getting level break Luffy than I am. Yeah.
I'll get into that later, but getting the level breaks is actually a lot more annoying here than it was in Pirate Warriors 2. Same with getting the stat ups. You have to get unique coins for every single character. And some gold coins are a bitch to find.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's get into it.
And partly because it's highly random, and even then getting it is a very odd chance. But I'll get into more details about that later. Maybe I should just make a guide for getting level break characters.
Anything else?
I know.
So as you can see, this game is beautiful.
My dick. The pulling of focus in the distance.
First and foremost, just look at the draw distance. It's so much better.
It's so smooth. You can see everything off in the horizon. It's got like sun effects on buildings off in the distance. Oh my god.
Look at how many enemies.
Yeah, we're doing this hard mode, by the way. I think we were debating on doing very hard, but yeah, that just bring up more problems than we needed.
Yeah. And the combat is as good or better than it was before.
I'd argue better. It feels a lot more tight now.
It depends on the character. I think you said in the law guide, some characters got bonuses. Some are good, some are not as good as they used to be.
For actual playable characters?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been like some nerfs across the board, but for Luffy here, he's definitely got a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. One thing to note, for people that prefer Pirate Warriors 1 to 2, if you've played both, your trigger attack is now back on R1 instead of R2.
Oh, yeah, so good.
Something I infinitely prefer. But this is one of the reasons why I say don't play Pirate Warriors 3 right after 2, because you're going to get controller tied, and you're going to be activating your keys in a rush by mistake by pressing R2 more often than you think you would.
That's the case in me, yes. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that. Grant, I haven't used pre-time skip Luffy in a long time. I didn't even know they gave them the move he used to take out Crocodile on his Strong 4. That's neat.
I'm not sure how I like it. I like by the way, the thick outlines are incredible and kind of off-putting actually. I like Storm better as a Musou actually.
Storm 4.
Gum Storm.
Oh, okay. I said Storm 4. I was like, what the fuck?
They have the mob battles mob battles are back in Storm 4. There's only 2 of them, but they're kind of back.
Yeah, they really just need to make an entire game based around that.
They did. It wasn't very good. PSP.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying they could easily refine it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. I play it too, and yeah.
It functions, but it's very, very stiff. At any rate.
It's also really wordy, and it seems you're a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Details later.
Also, the models are a lot more expressive. Now, I just like the way Luffy looks here.
Yeah.
The squinty eyes are always fun to look at.
Yeah.
Also, I love that even on the PS4 we still have painted on pockets. Thanks, Zoro. But damn those shiny buttons on Luffy's vest, though.
Dude, the sheer texture on his vest, though. Holy crap.
He's wearing leather now.
I'm pretty sure that's where the majority of the budget went. Just that one vest. Oh yeah, those are painted on, huh? The one on the right has a little bit of that to it, but it's still painted for the most part.
Yeah. So anyways, I wasn't paying attention much there. I think Zoro said, "Go find his swords."
Go find my swords,
and then he'll join us.
Yep. Because as it turns out, he's gonna get screw-boned by Morgan here.
Morgan's son originally Morgan's son arrested Zoro. Helmeppo was his name. He arrested Zoro because he stood up to him because Helmeppo was one of those assholes like. My father is the general. I'll have you know. So you have to give me shit for free, and I'm gonna be an asshole. And if you disobey me, I'll kill you, or I'll arrest you, or I'll put you in jail,
or all 3 of the above.
So yeah, there was some bar or some restaurant or something that didn't want to give him free food, and he was about to either shoot up the place or have the bartender or something. I don't remember how it was exactly.
Yeah, he was about to like attack someone, I think, and then Zoro stepped in, knocked him the fuck down, and that was bad for that.
And then they made a deal. It's like if you can sit out here on this execution stand for about a month without food or anything, no one coming to help you or anything, then I'll let you go. I'll forgive you.
And Zoro got to like what, week 3?
Something like that.
Yeah, he was almost there.
I think it was actually like 2 or 3 days away, actually.
It's close to that, yeah. Good to know that he saw that move though. That move's great.
Yeah.
Strong 3, I think.
Also, everything is a shit ton more shiny now, so just look at how shiny that box looks. Camera.
That's the big reason I'd rather use PS4 than PS3, because PS3 version, the inside, there's no shadows inside, so it looks like you're just standing like a Gmod area inside of an enclosed area.
It took me a while too to notice this, but it has some particularly interesting problems that 2 didn't have with this graphics engine.
Oh, actual portraits.
That's neat.
No, I'm wondering if these are shouts or anything.
Oh, they just say fragile. I thought these were boxes of dynamite or something.
Huh.
And there's a ship in there, and there's a reason why I'm waiting in here. Actually, there is a purpose to this.
You know, I'm thinking that because this is called Romance Dawn, if there's actually any shouts to the OVA for Romance Dawn.
Yeah, let's just get Silk in here.
I was thinking just like maybe a portrait of the actual like town, maybe.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
You're not supposed to be here. Or, well, you are, but we're not supposed to know that you exist yet.
Also wearing an outfit from much later on, too.
You know what's actually really funny, though, is if you do the stage in free mode, and you play as Nami, if you pick a different costume than the default costume, it'll actually have this Nami wearing that costume. So if you pick, like, a post-time skip costume, like the Dressrosa bikini, like I tend to go with, there's a dialogue scene that'll happen in a minute, where it's wearing, where it has the post-time skip hair and everything.
Oh, man, that's pretty good.
Continuity, what is?
Yeah, right?
So this guy here, you see the question mark next to his name in his health bar. When they have that means that they are incumbent upon a treasure event. And I just got one. So with that, it's generally going to be either lead them somewhere or beat them in a certain order or what have you.
Yep.
So anyway, we just saved Nami's ass because some people were chasing her because she was stealing stuff. More on that later.
Go figure.
It's funny, actually, because this does lead into the next stage.
And this is from the Buggy area, even though we're doing this now.
Well,
Wait,
Buggy
was Nami doing anything at this point in the story?
And
I saw her appear like once or twice.
Well, Buggy starts on episode like 4 or 5, I think. This right now is episode 2 and 3.
Alright.
And yes, actually, she was here. She was here in the manga. She was stealing a map that was in. She was stealing a map that was in a vault. And the only reason she was actually able to successfully steal it, funny enough, is because Luffy and Zoro were distracting Morgan.
Yeah. Funny that.
But in the anime only, actually, she appears in episode 1, where she did not originally appear. Little cameos like that. I actually really like what
Look at this fucking enemy count.
I actually really like what she was wearing in that first episode. She was actually dressed, quote unquote, like a typical female pirate would wear: black pants, a blue Caribbean shirt, a bandana. It was actually really cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it looked decent.
If you can find it, can you throw that up?
It shouldn't be too hard to track down.
Also, look how many enemies I've taken down with like one hit.
It's so much more. Well, the PS3 version, it can run close to this amount if you're running very hard mode. I noticed it really spikes up the enemy count if you do that.
The PS4 version has more enemies on screen in general, though.
It just doesn't naturally, yeah, because of the processing power and what have you.
So as you look at this crowd.
Yeah, if you had Fujitora, then this would be like, what? Like, fucking 2,000 kills already, probably.
Probably. I
Yeah,
probably shouldn't.
Hey, 1 more minute, probably should go save Zoro.
I probably shouldn't. Look at that ocean. Just miles and miles of it, as far as the eye can see. And a parking meter over there.
Trying not to say anything.
Anywho. We should probably check on Zoro, see if he hasn't been shot yet.
Yeah, it seems to be okay. I really don't think that he'd die if he just got shot. Though I'm pretty sure, like, even at this point, sword, just like, it would probably wound him, but it would probably not like fail to kill him.
We'll get to that. Enter Axe-Hand Morgan. In some minor plot points later, he actually is relatively important.
Really? Well, I know he'd be well.
2 stages down the line, you actually find out that he was the man that arrested Captain Kuro.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later because that's a whole plot in and of itself.
Pretty sure. I thought that Captain Morgan got imprisoned now.
He did later, but the reason why Morgan was originally just a regular foot soldier. He was the one that captured Kuro and was promoted to captain because of it.
Yeah.
He captured a man with this, I want to say, 17 million berry bounty on his head. Also, the faces are back.
The faces are amazing.
Also, this is...
Oh, hi. I'll be back. I'll be on in a sec.
Also, what's funny about that, though, is that they didn't actually show the bullets bulging from the other side. That's like supposed to be like an actual indent when it does that. It just shows bits of his arm stretching back.
Yeah.
So that was funny.
Which one's yours? All of them. Wait, what? But yeah. Also, don't get too attached to those black hilted swords. Reasons coming later.
You know, you say that, but I do wish there was a way to actually play as a one sword style Zoro.
That would be something.
Play it up like the curved sword from Dynasty Warriors.
Or as one of Phil Arcs actually did, no sword style. He pretends he has swords and uses them to like beat the crap out of people still.
You haven't seen some of the shit he does later. He has a attack power up thing called Gorilla Man, where he just pumps up his muscles to have gorilla muscles and just punches things.
I saw him use it against Kaku, but I haven't seen anything else with it yet.
He only does it a couple of times, but it is glorious. Oh, enter the keys in the cage, by the way.
Yeah.
At the end of any given combo, now you can have your partner, which is unfortunately predetermined. You're not allowed to pick your partner, and that's really sad. They'll come in and they'll do one of their Musos actually. They'll do their stage 1 Muso. And that's pretty awesome because depending on the character, that can be great for crowd clearing.
Yeah, it gets pretty good later on.
Some characters are better than others, of course, but it's
Hey, why don't you show off your level 2 Muso before we're done with this?
I'm going to. I want to wait for a bigger crowd.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were gonna wait for Morgan.
Nah, for that I'm gonna kill him with my keys in the Muso.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Because I'm gonna try to get the S ranks here and there. I can guarantee you it's not gonna happen on some stages.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's still possible. I S-ranked more or less everything in my first try through. Except for Punk Hazard. That was a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Punk Hazard is one of those stages that requires you to go through it about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's just inherently a pain to dig, too.
I'm gonna do it here, get everyone all back in here. Hey, you asshole, get back in here.
Actually, I wonder what your level 2 Muso is. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay.
Let her rip. Oh, it's just 3rd gear. Doesn't make it tiny afterwards, does it?
It does.
Oh, boy.
Actually, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Bam. Dead, and dead. I miss this form. It's been so long. And I killed 240 enemies with just that. Screen clearing. And I...
So I don't suppose they happened to bump up the requirements for S ranking kills because of that, did they?
The S rank requirement is still 2,000.
So this game's basically easy now. All right.
For the S ranks, the PS4 version is significantly easier.
Yeah. This.
I call it bold and brash.
More like belongs in the trash.
But there's a point to me breaking these, by the way.
Aside from being Morgan and just inherently just destroying everything from Morgan.
Yes. Okay, that should be the last one. And okay. By the way, they stop you. The treasure points stop you in whatever you're doing.
Yeah. It's not that big of a problem, but you gotta be like wary of what you're doing.
Yeah. So this here is Kobe, and he wants to become a Marine, and we're not going to see him until a very, very, very long time later.
Yeah, he was originally imprisoned. We first found him imprisoned by Alvida, who becomes very questionable boner material later on from yours personally.
If you're into that, she could be from the start.
Not to that extent.
Hey, every prototype appeals to someone.
It unfortunately is true.
Unfortunately.
I'm thinking of DeviantArt.
Oh, okay.
DeviantArt horrifies me on a personal level.
Indeed.
Yeah.
At any rate, Sokopi here believes the Marines to be...
Hang on. As a disclaimer, not all of DeviantArt, just the weird section of it.
Cough, cough, Tumblr, Pixiv.
Yeah.
Sokopi here views the Marines as honorable men among men, and he wants to join them, being a hero and whatnot.
Yeah. He's so young.
He's adorable. He's in for a bit of a rude awakening. But we'll get to that way later.
He's in for a bit of a rough ride.
You know what happens to him, right?
I know.
What happens to him.
Yeah. Local admiral ruins everything again.
I'm just imagining that's gonna be the name of like 3 different parts.
I might do that. Well, in this game alone, or have a third part named that. Because I could very easily do it again for this game.
Oh, by all means. Oh, by the way, word up. Defeating what were they called? The base commanders. It's useful here, but it's not nearly as important as it used to be.
Yeah. Also, you'll notice that we're not using Shipwright's wisdom to smash shields.
It's not nearly as important as it used to be. You don't find nearly as many of them as you used to.
Yeah, shield enemies are only confined to the bases now, which is...
Morgan wants a hug!
Who wants a hug?
The Marines are going to be displeased to see what happened to see what I did to the statue of Big M.
That was okay. That fucking thing was blocked by your PS4. God damn it.
Yeah, I know this shit gets annoying. So
I'm more flabbergasted.
So bosses in this game are actually tougher in the sense that you can't it's impossible to one-shot them because they have segmented health bars.
Yep.
And when they get to the second one, they enter hero mode. What that means is they have occasional super armor, and
they also take half damage.
They take half damage. As you can see by the circle around his health bar on above his model, you can drain it really quickly by attacking him. Doing damage lowers it.
Yeah, but because of the super armor, generally is a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, best method for shining through is just to play defensively. Oh, hi, Second Gear. How are you doing today?
Enter keys. Oh, wow. Is that me going purple or is that him?
That's you going,
I think that's dependent on the costume because I haven't played as this costume before and he does not normally glow purple. He glows red, but not purple. That is interesting.
Huh. No, you're talking about the red on the hands, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about that because that's present on post-time skip also.
Ah, damn it.
Did you miss?
I think I still got him. This is your keys, Namusa. Whenever you're in... Yeah, I got him. Did I...
No, not
damn
quite.
it.
There's one... You can pick up a meat around here, though.
Yeah.
Yep. I hope you can kill him with it. Or not. Close to it.
In this game, whenever you enter Kizuna mode, your partner comes out for every single attack you do, and it's great for getting the Kizuna kills because you absolutely need it. When you do your Kizuna Musou, and you can stock up multiple partners, you can have up to 4 equipped at once. You do a special Musou where they all do all of their stage 1 Musous at once.
Yeah.
It's a thing of beauty and a thing of utter destruction.
It gets batshit insane. Also, as I figured out, the more people you have during your Musou, the longer it'll last.
Yep.
So if you get a team of 4 going, you're gonna be wrecking shit. So just something like Luffy and Second Gear all the way.
Yep. Nice. I just love the way he says that, Zoro. Zoro, like a little robot. That always stuck out to me from the first day I played this game.
Yeah.
But I actually really like the way this game handles its dialogue bits like this. Infinitely better than 2, and I'd say this probably actually handles it better than 1, actually.
Yeah, it is. It feels like it's a lot more well structured.
It's a lot more dynamic this way, rather than how it was in Pirate Warriors 1, where everyone's just sitting on a static image on the mirror, and they would just have little cut-ins of their face. Not even panels, just cut-ins of the face.
This isn't told retroactively either. This is like real time.
Yeah.
But we should, well, come next stage, I'll have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Because it's not like we're going to be borrowing cutscenes directly from the first game.
Yeah. Honestly, it could be worse.
This scene was amazing, though. God.
Yeah. Oh, so you're going to be noticing that they're going to be using a lot of the generic Marine officers for pretty much any time they're ever on screen. I don't know about you, but this guy looks really ugly to me.
Sadly, I missed the mullet mohawk already. Mohawk.
Mohawk.
Never forget it.
Wow.
This was great. Luffy literally beat the shit out of him.
I forgot they did this. They did that in engine.
Yeah.
That one little bit there.
Well, close enough.
That's a beautiful gif. So the Marine here is totally okay with letting Luffy go because he knows that Morgan was corrupt and he's happy that he stopped him for that. And he was wondering about Kobe, and Kobe didn't want to go with him because he wanted to join the Marines, and they were all questionable of him.
Yep.
So Luffy needed to either to cause him to attack him, so they would start a fight. So it would be clearly known that Kobe is not a pirate.
Let me know Luffy has more going on in his noggin than he leads to believe sometimes. Just occasionally. He's almost in the realm of Goku's smarts, but even then he's still a little lacking upstairs.
Sometimes I'd say he actually surpasses both Goku and Naruto in terms of intelligence.
Wait, really?
Rarely, but it does happen.
Huh.
But it gets kind of strange, actually, especially when he gets on his moral high horse. You're gonna love seeing the way he talks to Doflamingo. He's surprisingly intelligent, but also mildly annoying at the same time.
Oh, it's one of those.
But it's good and it makes sense. It's weird to hear some of those things coming out of Luffy's mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think one of the better examples is like when he's talking to Crocodile.
Huh. Yeah. Although he did
is this
figure out
shaded right here.
Sorta.
That one panel, because that actually looked really good. It looked a lot better than this panel. Actually.
Motion blur though.
Motion blur and a static image.
You can do that. Call pulling focus, you know. Anyway, while I was going with that is he actually is pretty damn intelligent. Well, during the fight with Crocodile, because he actually did piece together that he from the one instance he had where he was able to get Crocodile wet and then hit him because of it. He actually held on to that clue and used it from now on out, even using blood and sweat. That was fucking great.
Sweat was a 4-kidism. It was just blood.
I think there was also a thing in
196. Sorry.
Okay.
Really out for the player time.
Anyway, I'm just gonna reconnect my controller really fast.
Okay.